All right, so once
Peace,
again, I'm
peace. Can you hear me?
live. Yeah, I can hear you
Oh,
now.
yo.
I was having some connection issues, but we good now. What's up?
Hey, man, you gotta get nah, man. We gotta get you a better chair, man. You can't be in there over my man chair, dog. Gotta get rid of that motherfucker, dog.
What?
We gotta get you a chair.
Oh shit, you fine, man. Hey, look, what's up, yo? What's up, Frank?
What up, man?
Just I don't know what they call trying to put some things together to get some people straight. Let's gotta pull up this stuff, man. I was gonna do it the other day, but I said let's wait on it. As we know, I've been telling you, Richmond, Virginia has lost the the races in the springtime, which that was a staple of Richmond, Virginia. Lose, so that's kind of interesting. Um, but I wanted to play something yesterday, but last night I had to do some stuff. So, but I said we coming back to the mean again. So let's see, how can I pull this? Is this New Hampshire? Yeah. So you remember a couple of years ago they told you to um shelter in place and all that stuff. Remember that good stuff they were telling us? Can you hear me yet? Frank?
What happened, Mother? What were you saying? You said about the shelter in place with the mosquito.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Well, here we go. I don't know where Shaq went. Shaq!
By mosquitoes has 4 towns west of Boston, Massachusetts, urging residents to stay indoors after dark until at least October. Now, according to a local report, the town of Oxford says it doesn't have the funds to spray away the potentially deadly pests. Get more now from CBS's Tiffany Chan. Oxford, Massachusetts, and 3 neighboring towns have a reason for concern as mosquitoes carrying a potentially deadly virus called Eastern equine encephalitis, or Triple E, infected a resident who is now fighting for his life.
We don't want to see another human case of Triple E this year.
The rare but dangerous disease can cause swelling
Notice they call it Triple E. Keep that in mind.
in the brain. There's no treatment, and anyone can get infected. The death rate is as high as 30%.
Even if you do survive, usually there are long-term significant health impacts, neurological impacts.
Oxford has been declared a critical risk for Triple E, prompting health department officials to recommend a 6 p.m. curfew for outdoor activities, including club sports.
These are recommendations. They're not hard and stop requirements.
We are definitely nervous about it. Sarah Fournier is also worried her children's sports seasons, football and cheer, could be jeopardized. But they're taking precautions by wearing mosquito repellent and long sleeve tops.
We can't stop life. They need to get out there. They need to play. This is their time to be social with their friends and be a part of a team.
Now, Triple E symptoms usually begin between 4 to 10 days after being bitten by an infected mosquito. According to the CDC, now some of those symptoms can include fever, headache, and seizures. Nora, this is such an interesting story.
All right, let's break that down, man. What do you think? What do you think about these mosquitoes? They say the dad gonna stay in and go in the house at 6 o'clock. A mosquito can't bite you before 3 o'clock.
If you go with the shenanigans again, dog. Man,
They
I
say
tell you, boy.
be in the house by 6 o'clock. And what happened last time when people was in the house doing COVID? They were putting up 5G towers. Are they gonna do that
There
again?
you go. Hey,
Man, they getting good, ain't they?
Is they getting good, or they just ain't giving a damn?
They going all in, man. Watch this. First Texas-born case. Here you go.
2 horses in East Texas have tested positive for a rare mosquito-borne illness. The Texas Animal Health Commission has received confirmation of Eastern equine encephalitis and 2 Houston County horses. These are the first reported cases of the mosquito-borne illness in the Lone Star State, and it can cause severe brain inflammation. As a protective measure, veterinarians and horse owners are encouraged to vaccinate their animals annually, and owners should reduce mosquito attractants like standing water and limit outdoor activities at dawn and dusk. 1 person has died from this disease so far this summer in New Hampshire.
They moving on up the coast, Chak. Somebody died in New Hampshire, now they in Texas.
Well, I
And
don't
they
see
say
how
they
they
killed-
because we had a little rain, but it's been hot as hell, so there ain't really been no standing water. I don't know what the hell they talking about. Like that, well, they talking about these little reserves, like these little ravines or something.
Could they be genetically modified mosquitoes, do you think?
Most definitely. Most definitely, because
Hey, Dawson, Dawson, come on in if you available. You want to? I know we're getting attacked right now. Hey, look, I sent you a link, but look. Stay in the house. Don't come out in Houston, Texas. The mosquitoes are out. Don't the bed bugs out. They gonna get you. I'm like, come on, man. Y'all really, come on. Hey, what's up? But look, man, these mosquitoes, man, come on. You really believe that, man? These mosquitoes just biting the hell out of everybody else. All right. And those mosquitoes look kind of big, man. I'm just saying, they look kind of big. They look like they might be robotic or something, man, the way that picture got it looking. But they saying the mosquitoes are biting the horse, and then it transmitting to humans, I guess. So,
man. But I seen some type of bug about 6 months ago in my room. I took a picture of it, and I squared it, and that shit was like some metallic looking like it was. I don't know what the hell that shit was. I'm thinking that was a goddamn nano bug they had.
I had a beetle run into the back of my neck a couple weeks ago.
I beat him.
Yeah, some flying bug with a hard edge. That shit hit the hell out my neck, and then I guess it got lost or something. I don't know what the hell it happened.
Damn.
Yeah, man. That's how I be, brother. But let me tell you what people doing to take precautions.
Communities are now stepping up restrictions after a New Hampshire man died from triple E this week. Some communities are now changing everything from park hours to event schedules to try to prevent infection. WBZ's Beth Germano spoke with families in Plymouth who are actually pushing back on the changes that are trying to protect community traditions.
That's a real tradition.
But tradition is about to be broken, at least temporarily, at the Plymouth North and South High Schools. Friday night lights football.
That's Friday night football, not Friday afternoon.
It will be Friday afternoon at 4 o'clock with the first game next week. Due to concerns of exposure to triple E infected mosquitoes, aerial spraying in the bulk of the town was conducted overnight with still elevated levels of the virus in mosquito testing.
Friday Night Lights is just what we all love to go see, and it's just a bonding experience and just shows the team spirit.
I think it's okay because you don't want anybody getting bit because they get really sick, and we did have one death already.
That death, 41-year-old Stephen Perry of Hampstead, New Hampshire, who was rushed to the hospital with a brain infection this week, where he died from triple E. Several communities are under directive to close parks and fields from dusk to dawn as a precaution, including Plymouth. That is the most prevalent time for mosquito activity. And so when you look at that just basic fact, we want to keep kids safe and we don't want them out on the fields during that peak hour.
At Añejo Mexican Bistro in downtown Plymouth, even some of the lunch crowd was choosing to eat indoors.
I don't want to take any chances at all because they just love me.
The popular open air doors are now being closed at dinner time, with more indoor seating than usual for this time of year.
I don't go outside very much. I don't sit outside a lot. You know, because of that.
At the high schools, though, it was a tough way to start the new year.
It's going to be harder for kids to get there, you know, especially the ones that aren't driving yet, and they're not able, you know, parents are still working at 4 o'clock.
Mosquito testing in the town will continue, but Friday nights are likely not under the lights again until the first hard frost.
Wait a minute. They waiting for it to get cold? What the hell? Oh my God. Hey, man. This thing is a whole clusterfuck, man. Yeah. That's how it goes, Chak. They did this to you with COVID too, man.
Hold on. They said mosquitoes come out in the cold room.
Say what?
What did you say?
I said they making people have their football games at 4 o'clock and stuff.
Man, some of these football fields got artificial turf on it, don't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, because I think my school just my high school I graduated, they just had but they redid they had got a new. That's what I don't understand this shit either though, man. I'm puzzled with this. You know, it might be off topic, but we might need to have a conversation about this with this football. It's high school football sport. Now, they built $1 million football field. What do you think about that?
Amazing.
I mean, it is what it is. I mean, you in the sport and play, but I mean, it could be more. We can't just just keep on having football field. We got to do more than that, bro.
Yeah, but I'm saying, I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping, but I don't see the return. I can see if my high school was pumping out a lot of college athletes and a lot of professional athletes to get the kickback for it, but I don't know. Maybe they know something I don't know. But I'm thinking, damn, y'all gonna invest $1 million in the damn football field, build a new football field instead of. But I think they were supposed to be moving to high school too, so maybe they getting ready for revamping the high school too. So I don't know, bro. These people in these states making these decisions, but some of these motherfuckers are some dickheads. I'm being excuse my language.
No, you fine.
I'm gonna be honest.
Hey, Frank, what you got?
I mean, I don't know. Here we go. You know, they're running. It seems like they're running it back. You know.
Don't they always do that?
But why would you run it back in the summertime when it's most hot? You know.
Because we're coming in the flu season.
Right. Exactly. The trick bag. You know what I'm saying?
It is a trick bag. It is a very big trick bag. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, they're playing games.
Oh, they're playing a lot of games. Let me see what I can come up with right here. Oh yeah. Oh yeah, this is since I was talking about health, and I said I would start off with that. Let's play this. Chak, did you know this? Well, you know it, but unfortunately, a lot of people don't know it. So here we go.
Despite medications available to treat and prevent the spread of HIV, numbers are increasing, including among
women. I spoke with the UT Physicians HIV medicine specialist to find out why. Women were not considered a group of individuals that were going to get HIV, but we're pushing upwards of 20%. And the only way to fix the problem is through education. In 2021, 18% of the new HIV diagnoses in the United States were among women, and 23% of those living with HIV are women. Dr. Robin Hardwick, a HIV medicine specialist with UT Physicians. Educating not only providers and our community about this, but educating women to know that they're at risk is the direction that we need to take. Most women who have HIV know they are positive, but many women are not receiving the HIV care that they need. According to research from Emory University's Rollins School of Public Health, pre-exposure prophylaxis, or PrEP, is a highly effective medication that can reduce your chance of getting HIV. Men and women can be prescribed PrEP, but only 8% of its supply is taken by women. Anyone who has sex or changes sex partners more than one time in a year should talk to their healthcare provider about getting PrEP to help prevent HIV transmission. Few women are even aware that PrEP exists. I would hope that if you go to your OB-GYN as a female and you ask them for PrEP, I would hope that they're able to do that for you, if not refer. The CDC suggests PrEP should be prescribed to women who are at substantial risk. So that means any HIV negative woman who has had sex with male partners in the past 6 months who is not monogamous. It also includes women who frequently use condoms or have had a sexually transmitted infection in the past 6 months. For more information, head over to khou.com/healthmatters.
Okay, they telling you to take PrEP. Now I don't know if people know what PrEP is. I know what it is, but okay. Sound like a medication announcement, man. But they got it all figured out. So only 8% of women know about it and so forth and like. What do y'all tell me how y'all feel about this, man? I know Chak probably got an interesting take on this about this daggone HIV now.
These people diabolical because wasn't HIV being associated with these GBD jabs?
Yeah.
Being one of the
yeah.
You know what I mean? Huh? Huh?
You're right. You're right, bro. Just thinking. You're right, man.
There's some fishy work going on here, man. What you think, Frank? What you thinking?
Yeah, I think.
Don't have sex with more than one woman in a year.
So what are these females doing, man?
That's a lie, man. Get the fuck out of here. You heard them say you're not monogamous, man.
But who's giving them these stats? Who's giving them these stats, though? You know.
But who was it synonymously associated with that they still ain't really came out and been transparent with the public?
Hey, man. Do you know what kills me with this whole HIV thing, man?
What?
Is that they said the CDC keeping records. We know the CDC lied too.
Okay, but they haven't came out and said that this is synonymous amongst who?
Women. Oh, the LGBT. Oh, I got you. Hey, yo, you're right, man. They didn't mention them in there now. They didn't mention them. Damn.
So why is they withholding information from the public, man? I think this should be it should be a crime of farm to do this, hold information like pertinent information like that, man. Now they might got it on their website, but they ain't gonna speak about it. See, that's how they do it. They ain't gonna publicly talk about it, but they might got it in their records and documents. You know what I mean? And that's nasty work to me, man. When you that
diabolical.
That diabolical where you're going to withhold pertinent information like that, public safety information. See, they don't mind saying, "Hey, well, women, black women, you should go get tested for breast cancer because you are high risk or high risk for, cervix cancer, or men, black men, you're 2 times as high risk to get prostate cancer than Come on, man.
Right.
They cool with saying that.
Good point.
But they saying these backdoorians, that's I got that from your boy Frank. Corey Holcomb. You call them backdoorians. Hey. And they still, Bernard, all jokes aside, they still haven't came out with the information with these backdoorians and their activities back there, man. They still ain't telling you, well, you can do your homework, and they tell you that the colon is majority of your damn immune system. So why they ain't came out with a public service announcement saying, hey, look here, and correlating that, giving the information to the people. Why not?
Let me say something. Dawson said my sound got static. The playback is too fast or something. I ain't heard that much of it, but I did hear like a little snippet of it. Now,
your playback was too fast?
Yeah. I don't know what's going on. I told you when I first got on that the camera had went out or something like that. It said your browser lost connection or something, but then it came back. Let me see. I'm trying to think how I can fix this issue. Wonder could I back out and come back in? I ain't gonna cut. I'm not gonna end the stream, so just hold tight. Let me try that.
You said what now?
That might be better. I don't know.
What you do?
I went out of the room and came back. Dawson, let me know if that's better. I don't hear nothing now. But yeah, it would be good to have her on here to talk about these outstanding high five cases, as she says. Outstanding high five cases. And then I gotta talk about this thing with Killer Mike and a couple other things. So let me play this
right now. On 11 Alive, Metro Atlanta is the 3rd highest ranking for HIV diagnosis in the country. So this was according to data from the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention.
Local clinics say they are already seeing more positive cases. 11 Alive's Teresa Bowles is live with us in the studio to explain why even healthcare officials are shocked at these numbers.
Well, Jennifer, I want to provide some context here. Though the data is most recently available, the information is from 3 years ago. So I set to find out what Atlanta's cases look like today. HIV may not look like it did 30 or 40 years ago. Atlanta expressed its shock when observing a
Yeah, I hear it too. I thought it was just my shit skipping, but I hear that kind of, yeah, it's like, yeah, man.
It's staticky, ain't it, Shaq?
Yeah, it's staticky, and I thought it was just on my end, but this got the whole stream because I played it on my other phone. So
No, I got it on my other phone. It's static on both.
I don't know.
Dawson, salute, salute, what up, what up?
I guess they
What's
tried.
up, Frank, Shaq, BJ?
What's up?
It sounds like an animated character, Disney character.
Hey man, hey look, what's the guy name? Mark Zuckerberg. Well, no, this YouTube. Mark Zuckerberg. Tell me who messed up my stream on YouTube while you had it. Since you want to tell everything yesterday. But let me ask a question. Let's ask a question, Dawson. What do you think about these rise in HIV cases?
I think it's a ploy. I think that's like Shaq say. They just trying to put it on women, but we know the men be playing on both teams, so that could be possible.
They're not mentioning that.
They not mentioning the bussified. See what I'm saying?
Yeah.
They not mentioning the spreaders. We used to get them in the hospital a lot. The ones who was spreading it.
The super spreaders, huh?
Yeah, they super spreaders. Yeah, I mean, at the county, it was so bad. In one neighborhood, the CDC from Atlanta came down, and there was a drug dealer blowing them up with it. Men and women. Yeah, he played on both teams. Yeah, but the bussifieds is the ones who's spreading it. Cause look. I worked in the hospital a long time. If somebody got that stuff, they got that from homosexual activity. Just being honest. And then they pass it on to the women. For example, the men that will come out of prison.
Ooh-wee.
So that's the prime. Just think about that. And then the men who playing on both teams. And then they go lay up with the girlfriend or the wife and give it to them.
We call it backdoorians.
I call it dibs. They dibs. Now figure that one out. What's a dib? A DIB.
Rick in the booty, huh? Rick in the booty.
There you go.
Richard in the booty.
Or a dim. Or a dim, DIM.
DIM. DIM. Hold on.
A dim, DIM. The one I keep saying.
Dick in mouth, man. Dick in mouth. God damn it.
Oh, I thought it was say Dick in the Medusa.
DJ got it.
Dick in the Medusa.
Yeah, call them dibs or dims. Yep.
That's funny.
Well,
yeah. The Bussified Chronicles continue.
Well, let them. Well, this is Atlanta, so I'm pretty sure they want to mention this. I'm gonna let them tell it like they want to tell it because I see a lot of discrepancies in this line shit they've been saying. Watch this.
Okay.
Damn.
We reported more positive individuals living with HIV than we did the quarter.
No, they got that. They won't let you play that through your browser, man.
In counties.
Wow.
So if we take beyond it to the metro Atlanta area, recent centers statistics really to perspective.
All right, I tell you what, we ain't gonna let that go down. I tell you what we're gonna do here.
Hey, just know are you playing the speed fast?
No, I'm not doing that. I haven't done a thing. I'm gonna just play it off my phone.
Okay.
Yeah, because I ain't got time for that nonsense. You know how they get down.
Oh sure, yeah. Oh yeah, okay.
I
was gonna say show the video and then just play it off your phone for the sound, but I thought you had you know how some people speed up the video, make it play. So basically, you ain't doing it. They messing with your stream. Okay, it's election time.
Hey, look.
Man, selection time.
Now look, you know, I'm gonna say this that because where's Nepal at? Nepal, where's that at?
Nepal
Yeah,
Like Asia, right? Like
over there in
Asia.
Asia. What you
yeah.
mean?
Well, they said some Nepal student was shot and killed in Houston about 4 hours ago.
Oh,
Oh, here they go.
I think I seen something else too. Some more psyops. You know what I'm saying? Psyop Saturday. You feel me?
Suspect in the shooting death of a young woman from Nepal who came to this country to go to school.
Houston police released a surveillance image of the suspect as friends of the victim remember her. Jason Miles live from HPD Southwest Station with more on this. Jason, I know this is resonating in the Nepali community here.
Yeah, and it's a tight-knit community. This afternoon, they're sharing news of this homicide and recalling this young lady's life that ended, obviously, way too soon. These are among the photos being shared of 21-year-old Muna Pandey, days after what appears to have been her brutal murder.
She had like 3 gunshots, and she was laid down on the bed with head down.
Drona Gautam serves on the board of the Nepalese Association of Houston and is in touch with Pandey's family back home in Nepal during this difficult time, including her mother.
This is very unfortunate to her because she's the only her child. She's the only one child of the mother. So she's very devastated.
Pandey, who I'm told came to Houston in 2021 to go to school, was found dead Monday evening inside her unit at this apartment complex on West Airport. Complex staff told officers that prior to calling 911, they received an anonymous tip about a body inside her unit. Gautam says there were no signs
dude. How would somebody tip somebody unless they was the person that did it, right? How would they know?
Gautam believes he may have struck Pandey. Found.
What mom said is her phone always been online, but after Saturday night, phone was offline.
Pandey's death is reverberating in the Nepali community on social media and at places like Kathmandu Korean Bar, where she was well known.
That's very bad news.
Owner Ram Sapkota says he first met Pandey shortly after she came to town.
She was very smart, loyal, honest, and beautiful. You know, we lost her. We are very sad.
Gautam says he's working with the Nepal consulate to help coordinate travel for Pandey's mother as police work to catch her killer.
Hopefully the investigation will come up with some idea how this happened.
And right now, friends and family also working to establish a fundraiser to help the family with travel and funeral expenses. I'm told Pandey did attend the HCC Houston Community College at some point, but I have not heard back from the university about her current status as a student. Reporting from the Southwest Side, Jason Ma.
So obviously, a young student from Nepal was killed in Houston. Very interesting. Maybe.
Well, I'm sure.
I'm sure Miss Harry, immigrant, was killed. Yeah.
You there, BJ?
That's how it goes. Hey, man. See, a lot of people don't know when you come to couple things happen.
Where was she going to school at? Where was she going to school at?
I think it's at a Houston Community College.
Yeah, that's where my son go.
Yeah, and if the audience didn't know where Nepal is, it's between India and China.
Okay. Well, I don't know what campus she was at, but she probably was at the main campus because they have an international center there.
Hopefully the investigation will come up with some.
And right now, friends and family also working to establish a fundraiser to help the family with travel and funeral expenses. I'm told Pandey did attend the HCC Houston Community College at some point, but I have not heard back from the university about her current status as a student. Reporting from the Southwest Side, Jason Miles.
ACC?
ACC? It didn't say the campus?
It didn't say, and it said that she attended there at some point. It didn't say whether she was still there, but she attended that college at some point, obviously.
Okay, so it don't say the campus. Okay. Yeah, they do have an international program there. They have an international program there. So maybe she was at the main campus. They got one down on, it's over there by like Travis, not far from Louisiana. I'm thinking maybe that's what she said.
Well, that's two agents that's been so-called unalive in the last month or so. So I want to say, how many agents does it take to be unalive for a National Guard come in? Hold on, might knocking at the door.
Okay. Oh, what's that trying to say? Like they gonna make this a
Hey man, Asian hate.
Hey, BJ, you took the. That's why I'm laughing. That is exactly why I'm laughing.
Now,
wow.
Now, unfortunately, Dawson, we got next Friday. We got a little show coming to Richmond. We got a guy named Killer Mike coming here to the University of Richmond. That's that college I told you about where the boy had the pacemaker and he fell out on the court. Remember I told you about that?
Yeah, you did. You did.
Well, Killer Mike is coming in next week to have some type of discussion or something like that. I said, oh, God. I'm like, all right, look. I tell you, everybody been coming, man. I don't know what's going on. But anyway, a panel discussion focusing on the future of free expression hosted by the University of Richmond featured Grammy Award-winning rapper Killer Mike and political activist Killer Mike, actually. Oh, my bad. Let me make sure I write that. Get that right. The discussion will be moderated University of Richmond liberal arts professor Eric Nelson and journalist Bonnie Newman Davis will feature Mike Curato, ACLU attorney Imran Sykes, and George Washington University law professor Anne Franks, in addition to Killer Mike. I'm just saying, look here, man. Killer Mike, you talked about a lot of business in Atlanta. I do not know why you're coming over here to Richmond, Virginia to talk about this. I hate to say it, brother. They say the event is free, but tickets can be found here are required. The discussion will take place at 6:30 on Friday, September 6th at the Marlin Center for the Arts. And then here we go. He got something. They wrote this. Nelson, who basically running things, said, we're looking forward to bringing together this panel of experts and artists who understand as well as anyone the importance of free expression. While free speech is supposed to be protected by the Constitution, those protections are not absolute or consistently extended to all Americans. We will grapple with the implications of that and more during this event. Now, this is kind of interesting because Richmond got a lot of people that go there. I got one of my best friends, actually. We used to play basketball together. They let you come in the gym. You had to pay $5 to play, even if you weren't a student. But the University of Richmond is very interesting because they got a lot of lawyers, but where it's located is around $1 million homes. Homes ran about 700,000, and there's a golf course right behind this thing, right? There's a country club over there too. So I'm just trying to find out who Killer Mike catering to by coming to this location. That's all I'm asking, man. Who is he catering to? I'm just asking, man. And I'm just saying, why would they get Killer Mike from Georgia to come here to do this? I just find it kind of peculiar, man. I'm not really gonna, I mean, if people go, they go. It's just like it's election season. Why Killer Mike talking about free speech anyway? Shit. I don't need Killer Mike to do that, but if he wants to do it, that's on him. I just say it, man. But I told you, Dawson, it's gonna be a clown show all the way up until November. So, welcome to the show. Hey, it is what it is, man. But on a sad note for people who like to make money, Richmond, Virginia did cancel the NASCAR races in the spring now. So I think they only had the races in September now, but they did cancel that, so they lost that contract or bid or whatever. So, oh well.
Isn't Killer Mike a conservative?
No. Killer
He's
Mike.
liberal?
I know he supported Bernie Sanders, man. That's what I know he was.
Yeah, that's right. Bernie Sanders.
He a demon crazy.
I don't know why. I don't know why you support Bernie Sanders. He ain't no different. I don't know.
So is he a shield, Frank?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I would say so, man.
Huh?
I would say so. Yep.
Yep. Me too.
It's like he played certain sides when it's convenient for him.
Yeah, there you go. There you go.
There's some flies who can't even get his lip tongue straight twice. Say, don't y'all black men talk to Kamala Harris if y'all can't ask Dr. Donald Trump the same question. I'm like, shut the fuck up, you goddamn clown. As a matter of fact, I thought you was a certified goon. Sound like a certified simp. God damn, I was like, come on, flies with this bullshit, man. Hey, man, they bringing out Plies, Ricky Smiley, D.L. Hughley, actor Wendell Pierce. I mean, they brought Wendell Pierce.
Malcolm X. Every time they do that, they should just play that video with Malcolm X about how the liberals bring all the comedians, the Trump players, the musicians, the celebrities, and they only do that to us around election time.
Speaking of that, I'm glad you mentioned that because I talked to a good friend of the show. He called me last night. Brother Ron Hurd talked to me. We talked about 40 minutes actually. He said, "Dang, BJ, they taking down videos of me and you from 4 years ago." I said, "Well, damn." I said, "That's how it go, right?" Now, we were talking about he had a conversation with a cousin or somebody in his family, and he told her, "These black women do not respect black men." I said, "Why you say that?" He said, "Because she got mad at him for not supporting the AKA in chief, Miss Harris, right?" Right, fandom, right? yeah, he told me about it, and I said, well, what's their reasoning? They think she's gonna say it today. So I was talking to him, and I told him, and I said, matter of fact, I'm talking to you right now, man. I'm gonna send you this thing about them AKs. I told him, don't let them AKs lie to you, Ron. While I was talking to him, I sent him that thing about the AKs. Watching the event in the bar. He said, this is very embarrassing. I said, man, how the hell they put up with some shit like that? You mean to tell me this is Sora and she don't let you sit in the front row or bring you on stage? Damn, that's insulting. Y'all got played for some suckers, man.
Man, look here, man. Bernard, I'm gonna tell you, dog.
They wasn't even invited.
I'm trying to say why. So, well, I don't know if these people have a rhythm. Let's go into these these fraternities, join these fraternities. So, but sorrow, that's an actual. Man, I wish people do that. Oh my God! Did you know that these
Chak, don't do that research, man? That's like, look. Before you go, let me break this down. Dawson,
that's too hard. That's too difficult, Shaq.
I want to make this clear about research because my boy Woody been going through it today, and a lot of people been going through it online. Dawson, let me make an apology to you for these men with panties on that been talking to you in your chat, right? The guy talking about, I do my research on chocolate killer and orange juice. What the hell are you talking about, man? Like, what the fuck is up? Right? What's up here?
Right.
I'm doing this stuff. And I mean, I know, I like what you said. Please unfriend me. Yes, please. Thank you. Unfriend me. Get the fuck out of here with this bullshit. Right? Look, and I'm sitting there saying, and the other guy said, I'm a war veteran. I'm this. I'm that. Who cares? As a matter of fact, you know what? Some people in the military are the most brainwashed. That's a fact. Don't get mad at me. It's a fact. Okay? Put it out there. Now, but the fact that he was saying, and he brought up all these things. You mentioned Kamala Harris, right? He goes and mentions Donald Trump. And I'm like, look. I would, you know what, Dawson? I would appreciate it more if the sister, you make posts about the sister girls, correct?
Yes.
Why the sister girls ain't coming back? They ain't even talking. These are men. These men, they are killing me with this bullshit.
You know what, BJ? I noticed that. You right about that. You said, what's her name? He said something. I don't even know why he's still on my page. Johnny Moloch. What these people, right? These people.
But so what I'm saying, Shaq, go ahead and say what story is. But when you say research, they tell you to do research. They've been on my buddy from down here. Me and him talk all the time. He do a lot of things around here. And the girl got in his page telling him, because he was talking about Tim Kaine. Yes, our state senator that Hillary Clinton was going to pick to be everybody's president. And he was like, I asked him about the black codes in Virginia, and he never got back to me. And then they said that politicians, Republican, Democrats, something like that, then they said that he started talking about housing and all that stuff and all this other bullshit. And the woman going to come back and say, Donald Trump ain't paying no taxes. And he was like, guess what my boy told her? Neither do I. So, I mean, it's like kind of crazy, but he does a lot of nonprofit things and things like that, donation drives. He does a lot. But what I'm saying is they've been getting on him, but the crazy part, they get on him and then they come to his parties. This shit don't even make sense, right? I'm like, look, man, they like to come to parties. As a matter of fact, let me say one more thing. I was telling you this morning, Shaq. I told you Carmelo Anthony was down here on Saturday with his son. His son played basketball here Saturday. And he was sitting in that new center I told you about where they got them $400,000 homes. Dawson, I'm going to tell you how far people stuck it, how far people back. Listen to this. You about 42, 43, right? All right, Dawson.
24.
Well, that's okay. That's fine. Whatever you want to be. I ain't worried about it right now. But I got a woman I know, church girl, matter of fact. Nice person, but you know, she in church every Sunday. You know, she do a lot of work for church. Just putting it out there. And she's just trying to figure this out. She must, I don't know if she under a rock or whatever, though. So I hate to tell you. She might be. Because she said she couldn't believe she went to a game with middle school and high school basketball players were playing and saw a lot of women in their 40s and 50s, or as we call middle age or whatever, with all these outfits with the breasts out, back out, and booty shorts. I'm looking at her like, where the hell you been? Where have you been? Wait a minute, man. Wait a minute. You mean to tell me you just finding this out? She was like, she thought it was disgusting. It is what it is. But I know you is not fully aware of something. If you really that naive, I don't know what the hell happened. Sorry. Hey, tell you. But that's how it go, man. Nice person, but that's how it go. So, Dawson, you wouldn't have been surprised if you saw that. You know what the environment we're dealing with right now, don't you?
Oh, yeah.
And I told you Carmelo Anthony was there. They might have thought they were getting Carmelo Anthony. I don't know, but he was there. But Shaq, go ahead and break down Sora. So we go to the etymology of the word, because I'm sure some of those esteemed researchers that in Dawson Chak would like to hear this. I call them esteemed researchers. They say they did research and they ain't done shit. They just sit there running their goddamn gun.
Well, Jay, I've been getting them because at first I tell them I don't want to hear about nothing about Trump. It's more than people on the ballot than Trump. Why y'all always go to that when we go in on Kamala Harris, the whore, the cowgirl, the motherless whore?
Well, I think this all go together. This sorrow, and for them, like you should call her the Queen Sorrow, and her whole makeup, her being this light skin, high yellow, But she didn't procreate with the guy, but she allegedly married to this pale skin. That is a common thing, and they're called sorrows. Some they have been doing up in Europe and Africa. The mixing together, and the offspring gets raised up as the upper echelons. So that's something they've been doing. They've been mixing. These so-called African and pale Europeans have been mixing, which is called sorrows. So I don't think that's no coincidence that these individuals that go to these universities and participate in these particular social clubs called sororities and frats seem to be that a lot of them are high yellow. Seem to be a lot of them be mixed or the mixed offspring of some of these mixed breed collaborations. I don't think that's a coincidence.
Mm.
Right. Right. That's right, Chak.
Mm. Well, Dawson, you mentioned something about more than people on the ballot. And if you look at the headline, right, Democrats lose effort to block Cornel West from Michigan ballot. So they were trying to block him off the ballot, and obviously they didn't win that case. So, but there you go.
Are they gonna take RFK off? Because he wants to go off, and they not trying to take him off. Are they gonna take him off now?
I don't.
RFK.
I found it very peculiar. They don't want to take him off. That's very interesting. They didn't want him on there, but then they don't want to take him off. Ain't that crazy?
They crazy.
But yeah, if you look at it right here, yeah, they wanted Democratic Senate Secretary of State help lead the effort to present able to vote for West in Michigan. Judge James Robert Redford issued the ruling days after West kicked up about new technical issues. West is a state victory in Michigan. We brought thousands of votes to the table, and the court listened and rejected the Democratic technical challenge. This is a win for democracy and for every person fighting for truth, justice, and the Lord onward. He is running with Black Lives Matter co-founder Melina Abdullah. Now, that's what I don't like, because Melina Abdullah is, I think she's either, she got a Jewish person in her family. But Melina Abdullah said in 2015 or maybe before that, the goal of Black Lives Matter was to queer out the Black community. This was her words. That's what she said.
Right.
So, and Melina Abdullah was all them in the Tamika Mallory, you know that Women's March thing, right? You know what I'm talking about, right? That Women's March thing. So, yeah, those people. So they're back to their old shenanigans again. But for Cornel West, I mean, hey, he wants to run. Why can't he?
They hate on these certain candidates that's talking some they got some substance, you know what I'm saying? Like certain things that Cornel West is for, you know what I'm saying? That would actually be for some a common cause for a Republic or something like that, but they don't want that. They want the bullshit. They want people I mean, I'm not saying he's not bought and paid for either though, Cornel West, but they want people that's for sure bought and paid for, like Kamala and Trump. You know what I'm saying? For sure. That two people that will for sure take payouts. You know, for example, how both of them want people from BlackRock in their cabinet. That's not a good look, man. Both of y'all want that. So BlackRock will be on both sides, either side. You know what I'm saying?
Well, here we go. I'm gonna see if this thing working one more time, because I just gotta, you know. Dang, she was on the news again tonight. God damn, this woman stay on the news, man. She stay on the news.
Hi, this
There's Miss Jasmine Crockett Chak from down there in that area where you at, possibly, you know. Hey, man, she's back again. Tell a friend, of course, right? But that's her, once again.
She became a career prosecutor while he became a career criminal. With 34 felonies, 2 impeachments, and 1 porn star to prove it. Kamala Harris has a resume. Donald Trump has a rap sheet. She presides over the Senate while he keeps our national secrets next to his thinking chair.
Texas Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett drew a strong contrast between the two people currently running for president when she addressed the Democratic National Convention last week. Freshman House member has been a prominent voice among congressional Democrats, not only for the Democratic presidential ticket, but also in the Oversight and Accountability Committee, where she has confronted Republicans over their bullying tactics and the ex-president's retention of classified documents. And joining me now is Congresswoman Jasmine Crockett, Democrat of Texas, who as of today is the new national co-chair of the Harris Walls campaign. Congratulations on that, Congresswoman.
Whoa.
It's good to see you.
Good to see you too.
Whoa, whoa,
That's
whoa, whoa, whoa.
That's why she was doing all that.
I told you, bro.
That's why
The
she
black
was
supremacy, boy. The black
bro.
supremacists. The black
Wait a
supremacists.
minute.
Kamala ain't got to speak. She ain't got to speak. She letting the black supremacists speak for her,
Yo.
bro. And they the
Check
ones
back.
The co-chair of the Harris campaign. That's why she been. Yeah.
This is class, baby. They wearing their rig. They black heads.
That black damn sabotage.
Yeah,
Go.
Sabotage Shaq.
Jasmine got her a new position up the chart.
They be sabotaging us.
Jasmine Crockett.
sabotaging us. Long as they little hot asses get some out the pie. They send your ass up the river.
Dang, she is moving up the corporate ladder. Hey, look. Hey, man. Hey, Shaq, I'm gonna leave my window open. I'm gonna leave my window open tomorrow and go get a ladder and climb back in the open window. And I guarantee you, I still ain't got as high as Jasmine Crockett. Yeah.
First of all, a career prosecutor does not transcend to being the president, though. What was it? How do you make that connection?
Oh my God.
Huh?
Oh my God.
No, I'm just saying that's why she was doing all what she was doing.
Hey, man, Dawson, you got to give it to you. I like to say, how low can you go? But look, tomorrow, I got to do some work tomorrow. I got to do some work in the yard. I'm going to get me a ladder, and I'm going to climb up leave my window open and climb back in the window. I still ain't going to climb the corporate ladder as high as Jasmine Crockett. Jasmine Crockett done rose to prominence very fast, but she the co-chair of the Harris Walls campaign. Who would have ever thought this homegirl from Texas? Actually, not even from Texas, but representative of Texas would have got that far.
They running a black campaign, dog. They running the black campaign. The black supremacists is running this black campaign.
I like that shit. You're right about that. You're right about that.
Look how they fighting back and fussing and fighting back and standing up. They're speaking for her more than she speaks for her own damn self. She ain't
Great
do
point.
These niggas
Did you? And then she going on CNN with that guy. They doing a joint pre-tape, pre-recorded interview. Did y'all hear what I said? Her and the Tim Walsh guy. Ain't that some shit?
Now, why you hold on? Now this is supposed to be a person that's running, the nominee that's supposed to be running for the United States president. She can't back hold your goddamn hand every. You gonna have to get your ass out there and be able to speak and hold your ground in these these circuits. You know what I'm saying? Speaking to these dignities, these international dignitators and stuff.
Hey man,
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I hate to say it, man. I'm gonna be real nice. Look at man. You know the old saying at time when you got the women in the office and the men, right? Let's get real. Because they own Jesse Waters right now. Jesse Waters made a saying that the generals will have their way with Kamala Harris, and the women get mad. Oh, how do you feel about your sister? So I said something to your sister, and Jesse Waters need to be fired off TV for making that misogynist comment about Kamala. Then Roland Martin said, listen to this asshole, what he said about Kamala Harris. He just said the generals had a way with it. He said, I don't mean in a sexual way. They were saying that that he knew he was talking about her sexually, like men would take advantage of her. I said, well, look, man, I'll be dead on with you. I don't think the men got to take advantage of Kamala Harris. Because, hey, look, call girls let themselves get taken advantage of. Sorry.
Well, she's speaking of him having with the porn stuff, but she ain't talking about how she climbed the damn ladder. Nigga climbing the goddamn black. Yeah, man, stop.
Okay, Chak, I know that's right. I know what you got at. On that ping, on that bouncing on that black ping, yeah.
You know.
Damn it, Christ. Hey, look, man. That go to show you. But let's let this
that's how they do. See, they just want the black man ping for the enjoyable pleasure, but then they go up there and go marry a zaddy, a Jew at that.
Damn, yo.
See, I told y'all they be. That's why. Hey, I tell my little cousin, I'm like, stay away from them Becky and Pintos. I'm telling you, they got y'all doing cosplay. They just want that, like the slaves. Remember, the slave master like Mandingo. Come on.
Right.
Hey, yeah.
Don't fall for it, brothers. Don't fall for it.
Hey,
Cause soon as y'all let him go, guess what? They gonna turn on y'all. They gonna ask you gonna be in jail somewhere dead. Watch how when you let them go, you cut them off. Watch what they
be careful, because Zaddy might dump you.
Well, I heard she holed out and all up in Washington D.C. That's what a close person who know her said. Yeah. And she had her prep yet? But she took her prep pill yet? Because it's too many bussified ones up there in D.C.
Hey,
they playing on both teams. The men is.
They might be a Barack Obama mansion in D.C. I don't know.
There you go.
But let's let her talk. So she's got a lot to say. She said that JD.
We really don't want to hear her talk for real, though. We really don't want to hear her talk.
All right. Well, I got to hear her talk.
No shine.
But I just happened to see she was on the news tonight. All right. That's cool. I just happened to see her. I happened to see she was on the news tonight again.
But she said these people are shields, man. These people are black supremacists, man. And they are holding us back. I'm telling you.
But that's what they there for, Chak. Come on now.
I know.
The boule and all them, the sororities, that's what they there for. And why you on her team? You a Delta. You ain't no AK.
Damn. That's right.
Y'all know y'all with the Deltas and AK been feeding forever. That don't even make sense.
She's a darkie. Well, they call her darkie.
Exactly. Exactly.
The paper bag test. Who you think came up with that?
Yep.
See, people soon forget. Like everything. Oh, we all getting along. Really?
You a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. I know, because that proof. If you look a certain way, got a certain. They on you hard. I went through that at PV, and I'm like, join AK for what? What are y'all doing? What do y'all do to help the community? What are your causes? Well, you don't even have to pledge and do it. Y'all, I let her make it because I wanted to say, first of all, I don't even like women like that. I don't like being around too many men. Because y'all do is keep up mess and gossip. But they even recruit like that. Yeah, if you look
They,
at certain women, all they got the boy, they
well,
recruit
they
you
can be
hard.
illogical,
Man.
but since yep. Well, Miss Crockett, they say you bad business, or better yet, Dawson say bad built. Hey man,
She bad built.
Hey man.
Oh shit.
But why she put that girl? She's not intelligent at all. Have you heard? She's ghetto anyway. But anyway,
Hey, look,
but
I know
that's
one
how
thing,
they do.
Dawson.
That's what she say. Get them niggers in. Get them ends in line. Get them ends motivated.
And
They
look,
got
just
a
like
bad
and then
bitch one. I know that.
Put the
she
sister girl. Put the sister girl energy out there. Get that sister girl energy out there.
mess around me with she mess around would be she mess around with me with a 70-year-old Jew too. You know what I'm saying?
You know it. Yeah, I'm like Shaq. You know it.
Cat Williams, yeah, that bit, and I'm just saying Steve Harvey just not trying to punch back. He punch drunk. He's trying to punch back at Cat Williams now, but much late, bro.
Man, Steve Harvey's corny.
That's a little bit too little, too late. Yeah, we already know what that is.
And you gonna threaten
what he said.
And you gonna threaten them too? Like that threat shit is corny, man. Why you gotta be fighting? Why can't we battle or something? Why can't we, you know what I'm saying? Why can't people decide who the funnier motherfucker is?
But this,
because they know Cat Williams.
That's a good question, Frank.
They know Cat Williams is way funnier.
Into what we saying though, bro. Cat Williams told you it's a certain when you gotta step the whole shebang bang. So it's a certain type. Man, we talking about types.
Mm-hmm.
Then they tell you what kind when it comes along with the agreement. They select your wife. They select who your wife is. That you gotta, you know.
Hey,
all this shit work right. Come on, she right in
like
that
basketball.
She's that type.
Like they got Monica dating Kodak Black. Like I get the fuck out of here with this bullshit.
Come on now, BJ, stop playing.
I see this morning. Yes, Monica dating Kodak Black, man. Yes, this shit funny as hell, man.
I'm done.
Trying to redeem her career or somebody's career, man.
So
well, what she do that for? Okay, I guess she supporting Trump too, huh?
No,
Kodak Black he support Trump.
Yep.
Man,
he got a phone and everything.
Blonde wig on, man.
She had a blonde wig.
Blonde wig on.
Damn. Oh, well, there it is. There it is.
Prerequisites right there. You know what I'm saying?
That's it.
The sellout mammy.
Like, oh man, Monica.
There you go.
Baby sellout mammy. You know what I'm saying?
Trying to get some of them coins.
That's the prerequisites. When you see that blonde weave, it's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? Or wig.
Hey, look,
absolutely.
I was
you
just so Hey, look, man. Look.
Yeah, because what's her name threw on a blonde weave. Then she Kelly Rowland looked like a darn fool.
Oh my God.
And remember that controversy?
Oh man, these bro crazy, man.
Hey, look, man.
But then look, if a white girl throwing the braids, if the white girl throwing the braids, then she's culture appropriation. So I'm confused.
Exactly, Frank. I don't even never get into no stuff like that.
Which one is it? You know, you could look like her and shit.
Yeah, y'all better stop putting them other women hair on y'all head.
But hold on.
You put Kamala Harris's relative's hair in your head.
There you go. There you go, Frank. Exactly.
Kodak Black and Monica right there. Look at Monica.
Oh, man.
Kodak Black. Don't you see it?
That ain't even Kodak Black. That's a clone. That's a damn clone.
Monica ain't never been that goddamn light.
Why she look like that? She like she got plastic.
No, but baby, them clones y'all looking at, them clones.
Yeah, them clones.
Them clones.
She didn't look like that. She look way. She don't even look that light, bro.
She way like darker than that. Yep.
Artificial looking.
And she don't look that young. She don't look that young.
Yeah.
She do not look that young. She in her 40s. No.
She our age, Dawson.
That's what I said. She don't
They
look
gonna
that
look like
young.
Lotto, like looking like Lotto and shit.
There she is again. There go Monica.
Oh hell no, that ain't her. That's AI. That's
Monica,
clone.
she
That's
is.
clone.
Monica looking like Becky.
Right, Frank?
Nah, bro. See what I'm
Yeah,
saying?
Hey,
Something ain't
man,
right
I
with
was like,
Yeah, that's messed
come
up what
on.
I said, man. You know what
Yeah, that's messed up.
that. You using the cake soup, bro?
There she is again.
Okay. Oh,
Yeah, she got on. What the hell she got on?
What is that,
Hey,
shirt?
hold on, man.
And a
What the
jacket?
fuck is going on, man?
A shirt and a jacket. Damn, this
I
nigga
don't know
look
what
small. He look little.
I told you that ain't no damn Kodak Black.
Yo,
You know, my son them,
That star.
my son them said they took him out a long time ago. Go talk to the young people. My son them say, "Mama, don't. That is not. He a clone, Mama. They took him out a long time ago."
Look at that star. Look at
I
her.
love
That star in
what
her
you
sweater.
did for me.
What is that? That look like some that Baphomet symbol. That look like that to me.
Yeah.
That look like you.
Oh,
You see the star in the sweater?
You see it,
Let's
don't you?
play it.
I can't see. BJ needs to scroll it down. Oh
Look,
yeah. Oh yeah, that is.
look at
That's the
that.
Baphomet.
Look at that right
Message.
there. Damn, you feel me?
That nigga. Do you see his shoes? Sandals.
This nigga look at effeminate
Oh
as
hell no.
effeminate dudes. That's burnt, man.
Boy, they made Kodak Black home bussified.
Why he got sandals on? She got shoes. Slip shoes on.
She that tall over him?
Damn, dude.
Right.
How tall is she? And how tall is this motherfucker?
She's sitting up here low key pointing the middle finger. If somebody see what she doing being slick, that's a middle finger she got like that. You see that? Like if y'all say something about me and him, I'm about the middle finger.
But hold
Look
on.
at this, right?
Her son
Oh,
on
he
his
got
Kodak
now
Black,
he's on
bro.
a date calendar. This so funny.
You hear me? How old is Kodak Black? Is he
27.
30 yet?
She 43.
Her son gotta be like 21, 22.
Thank you. Thank you.
27.
Oh, look up
Kodak
her
Black is
oldest
27,
son.
man.
Maybe he's
Or
16.
29.
I thought he
Yeah.
was like 20 something.
Mm.
Damn, bro. Well,
Hey, look.
hey.
I'm just gonna say this before I play
Tell
the
her
Boy,
to get her
we
groove back.
living in some
transformed a long
trying
way since
times, okay? We
boy is
living in
mine.
some trying times.
Hey, Dawson. Remember that album she had back called The Boy Is Mine? Well, she's saying, this boy is mine. Yo.
Stella trying to get her groove back.
Yep.
Hey, man. Hey, man. Well, everybody trying to get their groove back. I think dumb shit that Gabrielle Union said that she started pleasing herself at 5 years old. I said, this woman got to be either sick or goddamn. I'm like, okay. Well,
BJ, we know Gabrielle is a hermaphrodite, you know. So.
She's a hermaphrodite, and Dwayne Wade is the bottom.
You got a tallywhacker with the white boy. She got a tallywhacker.
Of course.
Ask Dwayne Wade.
Dwayne Wade. She was busting that bus. Man, come on.
Now look, I got one more clown to bring up. Your boy Jimmy Butler is shooting his shot at Jennifer Lopez. No bullshit.
Jennifer Lopez.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler, man. He sent a DM to Jimmy Lopez.
You know, Brad Pitt and dropped her as usual. She's always been his little play toy, but I don't know why she would marry him. After which I told people he would never marry her. He would never have his kids by her. And I was right.
Brad Pitt?
No.
Not Brad Pitt.
Ben Affleck. I'm sorry.
Yeah, the Affleck nigga.
Man. J-Lo don't got no kids. Matter of fact, J-Lo got a BBL because to think about it.
You got a BBL?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, man. You
Come on. Where you been, Frank?
Oh,
she was like one of the first poster child of the BBL. What you mean? A lot of these women got the BBL because of her.
That's right. Remember Jamie Foxx doing one of his stand-up, Jennifer Lopez was real bad, built, face all messed up. She don't look like, go look at it and live in cover. She one of them fly girls, and And Jamie Foxx said doing his stand-up, J-Lo, y'all going crazy over J-Lo. I remember when she was Hey Ho.
Yep, yeah, I remember that. He was clowning her.
Yeah, he was going in on her.
Well, it all changed when she got with Puffy, and then she started blowing up. Once again, another culture vulture jumping on back of one of the men again. See how she, I mean, you know, and she was with Puffy at the height of Bad Boy. After Biggie died, when they were still hot, they still were making a lot of units. I mean, because remember, she came out with that album, like, she started dating Puffy. And she came out with that song, My Love Don't Cost a Thing. I forgot the name of the album, but that was one of the main songs on it. So, you gotta remember when J-Lo came about, and then that thing that happened with Shine in that nightclub, she started messing with Puffy, and then she started getting on song with Ja Rule, and then Mama J-Lo was on song with Ja Rule and Joe. She was on song with everybody, with LL Cool J.
I forgot about that with Ja Rule. I forgot about that one.
The I'm Real song.
Yeah, I'm real.
She said nigga
the word nigga in there too.
Said the word nigga. That's fine, man.
That's right. She sure did.
Yeah, she sure did. Yeah, because everybody got. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah.
But these people so disrespectful.
But J-Lo for a minute there, I mean, I can't lie. A lot of the best songs she had features with the brothers. I can't lie. I mean, she did. It's fact. Because she had, I told you, LL Cool J was on there with All I Have. Ja Rule, I'm Real. She had I Fed Joe E for a reason. But she had a lot of songs with a lot of brothers at that time, and that's how she started climbing up more. And then she got to this pop thing. And then I don't know if she won a Grammy or not, but she was for a minute there, but she's 50 years old. But Jimmy Butler did shoot her a shot in the DM, and I think she told him, "Boy, please," or something like that. He said, "You're looking rather demure," or something like that. I like Jimmy Butler now. Wow. Hey, look, man. They saying now 40 is the new 20, right? That's what they're saying these days. And but they showing a lot of these things now with these older celebrity women going to mess with these younger rappers. Like, I mean, the aforementioned Monica or whatever. But it's just showing you they I don't know why they keep showing this. I mean, but hey, it's like I told you at the gym the other day where they had Kamala Anthony. I mean, hey, grandmas is talking to younger guys now. I mean, that's just what it is. I mean, it's a thing. I mean,
they done messed this world up, man. They done messed this world. I saw some on Facebook. I done told women. That's why I said I'm not dating no men that's certain age. Hey, brother, you better be 1, 2, or 3 years older than me. If you 5 or more, I don't want you. I ain't doing that no more. They got these hospice husbands out here now.
Hospice husbands.
Not me. Oh no, sir. Not me.
Anna, what's a good? Hey, look.
Yeah, when you a nurse and you take care of people all the time, you don't want to have to do that when you ain't healthy like me. Hey, bro, I can't. Hey, bro, go to your mama.
Hey, look. You want to know something? Well, that is a thing going on too now because, well, hey, look, you talking about hospice husband now. I want to say it is a thing going on. Matter of fact, I got to ask you a question before we end this show too tonight because I tell you something that happened when I was out this morning. Because we might need to talk to you about what is it? What is the word, Chak? I told you ectopic pregnancies. That's what it was. Yes, that's what it was. All right, so just I'll bring that to you in a minute. But since I'm on the topic of pregnancy, Miss Crimson Cure said proof women use deletion as birth control. You know what she really means. Since our esteemed vice president always talks about the right to choose and all that other good stuff. I'm like, look, man, the right to choose what? There's only 2 choices in the world: is live or die. Pretty much what it is. You live or die. I don't know what all this choice is. I mean, you know, she say it's the right to choose. That's what Miss Harris says, right? Unfortunately, Dawson, I mean, the so-called Christians still have not gave you a an essay, a report on your questions about what happened at DNC. So I'm just gonna think they bypassed you and not gonna talk about what happened with the abortion clinic and all that stuff they had. The so-called Christians are not gonna answer that. You had when you in school to get your research paper, they tell you to write an essay in a certain amount of time. We all know how to write an essay. Let's not be stupid here, right? But they couldn't write you an essay, Dawson. So unfortunately, they didn't care about what happened. And then they let Oprah Winfrey talk to him. I could have wrote a whole essay on Oprah Winfrey my goddamn self about all that bullshit she was spitting. But she told you on stage, I got abortions to keep my fame. She let you know she sacrificed her soul on the altar of killing me.
Who laid up with Oprah?
They claim Stedman, but I don't believe it.
Okay, if that's true, then why Stedman got 3 kids that she paid for all his kids to go to college, and he had a wife, homewrecker.
Hey,
well, he wasn't a homewrecker. He was just somebody she paid to be seen out with in public. So I wouldn't say that because he not getting up. He ain't getting up on that. It ain't getting hard for that.
These people are mail-ordered brides.
Yeah.
And
rent a man.
When it comes to
rent a man. Yeah, they used to do that when we was in college.
A lot of them.
You go to parties. Yeah, it ain't hard.
Hey, right. Hey, look. Hey, look, and Dawson, by the way, me and Ron heard we was talking, and all of a sudden I said, what do you think about this IVF thing? He told me, you talking about Big Mike? I said, yeah.
Big Mike, baby.
That's what he said. I mean, that's what Ron heard said. Me and him talking, man. I said, Big Mike. Because I said, Ron,
yeah, I said that on my live. If y'all still stuck on the Democrat, don't know Michael is a man, shame on you.
You got
we
that?
Want IVF?
You got that picture?
What? Big Mike?
Yeah, when it's sitting there in the red, grabbing that crouch in the red. You ain't never seen that picture, that photo?
I seen it. You know, walking down the steps?
No. Well, I don't know if she was walking down the steps. It was a close shot. It looked like she was sitting down, but it could have been standing up. But the crouch was very, very thickish in that crouch. Now, it looked like they motherfucker had a goddamn. That motherfucker had a goddamn motherfucking baseball bat.
Y'all crazy.
Well, look.
Let me see your picture, guys. I wonder if you can put. How can you pull it up? If I send it to you, can you put it on the screen?
Look here. This is what I'm gonna do, man. I'm gonna tell you what I'm gonna do.
Crazy.
I'm gonna go to Ellen DeGeneres show and pull that thing up because I ain't even got to go there.
Oh man, that mug was boo 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 boo.
That mother was swinging, man. And it paid.
That mug was swinging. It was swing. Why Big Mike don't tape that? Well, that tape sometime it don't hold, huh?
But look, since Big Mike was talking about IVF and all that thing, let me do a quick Q and talk about what did these women using abortion as birth control.
Hey, all my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel, where we embrace our femininity,
Big Mike too,
increase our womanly values, and celebrate our brothers. So join me on our feminine journey to learn, heal, and grow.
Big Mizzle.
Hey there, my Crimsonites, and welcome to the Crimson Cure channel. I'm your hostess, femininity coach, and author of the Crimson Cure, and this is my perspective. So this is not a video. This is just a post. And as you can see, the subject matter said, I'll get 100 deletions before I be a single mother. I'm not going to lie. So another person says, or use protection. Do you guys realize too many deletions can make you not be able to have kids ever? And then another chick answers that and said, this is a myth and simply not true. As someone who has had many deletions, I still get pregnant.
Conversation. Somebody
Science is too
Put that in the
advanced for
comment
women to be believing this. Go to
What
a
a
doctor
dingbat.
and fetus deletus be free. I told y'all that they was using it as birth control.
Damn,
I've been told y'all that.
say that.
Thank you.
I've been told y'all that.
I'll be saying that.
It's birth control to
Let's pause. Let's pause for a minute. Hello, this is not birth control. This is, well, she called deletion. Can I call it murder? Murder was the case they gave me, guys.
Oh yeah, Chak, I think I posted that image on my Facebook page. I mean my Instagram. I may have got a flag. Yeah, I got that one.
What's wrong
Well,
with you?
yeah, wow, they delete, they killing the babies. Okay.
Motherfucker got that German sausage.
Grown ass women, man. You know what I'm saying? These men, I mean, and they gonna put it on the men. They're gonna put it on the men too. Oh, you know, oh, did the condom. Y'all got female condoms, man. There's all types of little bullshit trinkets and shit out there you can use, man.
They got
But what about the old school pull-out method? You know what I'm saying? What the fuck?
Exactly.
Man, come on, man. We be
well. Any woman talking about she would get 100 deletions, and she's saying I mean, they might need to be in an insane asylum for that crazy shit she's saying. Sorry to tell you. You know, hey man, they do got mental institutions. I'm not in favor of them really because they be putting the wrong people in there sometimes. But hey, that woman is crazy.
The only ones that push for that is the black women and the white women. Both those two are the only groups in America that I see pushing for abortion. I think that's really weird.
Absolutely, Frank. Great point. Great point.
Well, have no sympathy, empathy. You know what I'm saying? You want to, you know what I'm saying? Be fucking and all that. That's your business and shit. But at the same time, the consequences that come. They act like STDs just went away, huh? I guess STDs went on a vacation.
Shit,
they went to college. You know, STDs went to Mexico real quick. You know what I mean? Come on, man. Right? What's wrong with people, man? These motherfuckers STDs will fuck you up too, man.
They sick, Frank.
Then they say the AIDS rates is high and shit is coming up and all this shit. Nobody talking about AIDS. It seems like since COVID came out, AIDS AIDS is not a topic. You know, that shit is crazy, man. This shit is, but see, that lets you know it's all by design. But I mean, these females really need to cut it out. All this, you know what I'm saying? All this, and they'll be like, oh, well, you know, my body, they'll be like, oh, reproductive rights. Reproductive means produce, you motherfucker. What's wrong with people?
Sick
again. People are, man, something's wrong with us, man. The black, it's the white women too. Those two groups are the two groups. But see, these foreigners, they come over here with different values. They don't play that shit. They don't come over here with no weird.
Oh no, you better not do. You better not do that. Yep. They stuff is planned. They got all theirs planned out. So you don't see that with them.
You got a whole new breed now, too, that's pushing this. That they don't need the semen. They don't need the semen, or they don't need the shaft. They are pushing that they can spiritually do something, conjure up, and they can produce their own children and make themselves pregnant now. They're
good luck.
Yes.
Oh yeah, good luck with that.
Yes.
I'm praying. I'll pray for you.
Yes. Yes. Yeah.
This female, the brainwashing is, you know what I'm saying? But those same ones that say racism this and racism that. You know what I'm saying?
They don't want to be domesticated anymore. They're saying they want to go back to their natural state of being able to reproduce themselves.
Wow.
Yes, sir.
Fantasy land, man. You know what I'm saying? The delusion is real, man. They like in one big soap opera or something. One giant motherfucking Love and Hip Hop episode.
Chak, what the hell is this, man? What the hell is this shit, man? What the fuck is this?
What the that don't look
King Ding Dong, nigga. That's King Ding Dong, nigga.
What is that? That look weird, bro.
Hey,
I don't know, man. That was Mina. Mina had that in her. I had screenshot it when she was doing her little deal. She was going in, bro.
That's IVF for you.
There go your IVF.
said, oh,
Ring a ding ding dong.
Now these people crazy, man. These agendas. But see, they only do that. See, other groups don't. I mean, they sell out their people. Other groups sell out their people.
Equals a pound of cure.
Man,
there's no.
These bitches, man.
Hey, wait a minute, man.
These
this
wenches.
logo right here look like Virginia Union back here, man. I know this. I hope this. Well, let it keep playing. Man.
Thought to that. Just prevent the whole thing, rather than trying to cover up your recklessness that you're having with your womb. So you don't want to be a single mother, which is fine. But why is it that you're getting pregnant to where you got to make the decision to delete the child after you're pregnant with it? So this is where we get no accountability, no responsibility, complete recklessness. The last post is the real bad one. First of all, it's misinformation. It's a myth, and it's not a myth. Having them people go and perform an unnatural type of procedure for you. A miscarriage is one thing. A deletion is another. To have them people repeatedly go into your body and give you something that will delete the fetus, and then having to go in there and remove it and remove the remnants from your womb, that is dangerous. I personally know women who had deletions who could not have children. When they wanted children, they could not carry them to term. They would get pregnant, but they would always miscarry the child.
Yep. I got cousins. Yep.
They were deleting children repeatedly as they were getting pregnant with them. And so they never had children despite being in a relationship and the man wanting children, and eventually it broke the relationship up because he ended up finding out that she was deleting the kids because she wasn't even telling him that that's what was happening, and then couldn't, you know what I'm saying, like had to eventually drop down and come clean when she was unable to maintain a pregnancy. And so it's absolutely true, right? That does hinder a woman's ability to become pregnant and maintain and sustain a pregnancy till birth. She'll have so many complications because you've tampered with your womb too many times in an unnatural way, right? So then she goes on to say she's had many abortions, many deletions or whatever. You had many? Then the following segment is even worse. I still get pregnant. So you're still running around letting dudes hit it raw and saying, you know what? If I am pregnant, I'll just go delete it. So you're comfortable.
Damn. Whoa.
Yo. She make a lot of sense. Yeah, but I mean, like, what the hell's up? Somehow I still get pregnant. And so what? Others don't. Okay. Why you so happy about this anyway? I mean,
the problem is the world is just so corrupt and diabolical. Like, people have no sense of care for life, like not even sense of care for their common man or their family member or even their children, because we know kids who are brought in this world. Look how many kids in CPS, right? Along, like you said, with the ones being deleted. That's the world we live in. It ain't about oh, don't let me do that because it ain't right. Right? I mean, we all make mistakes. We all not perfect because I can say I never, you say I would never have a son by my son dead, right? That's why I say condom's not 100% perfect because that's what happened to me. But anyway, I didn't just kill my child.
Hello.
People don't have a heart, man. Ain't nobody,
Let me ask
don't
you a
nobody
question.
care anymore. It's no compassion. It's just, they have turned this world into, and it's even corruption been going on so long. That's why you think we in the trans agenda and the LGBT agenda so heavily, because they've been stepping this way. Separate the man and the wife. Okay, he don't want me like that, or I delete the kid. You know, or hell, the kids is too much. I got all the kids. They cutting my welfare housing. Or I can't afford to live no more. I'm just gonna drop the kids off at CPS or the fire station.
Yeah,
Or
I
I'm just gonna deal with the kid for the welfare, but I'm not gonna teach him, train him, teach him nothing. You know, just.
I don't ran into that before too, because when I was me and my homeboy, I used to hang out in projects down in the south side. You know, one time these girls got to arguing and stuff, and the girl, he screamed across the street, "Bitch, I'm gonna call CPS on your children." This is out in the open, like at 2 o'clock in the daytime. Like,
wow,
shit like that. Yeah, man, shit was crazy, right? So, I mean, that stuff like that CPS stuff is real. These women will openly do this to get back at another woman. Do you know how really and sick
Oh
you
yeah,
gotta be?
they do it exactly. They sure will. They sure will.
Yeah, told her I will call CPS on your kid. And to do something like that.
What the abortion procedure is, dog?
No, this IVF procedure. This IVF. So, you know they've been talking about IVF, right?
I'm saying when you get done with that, pull up the abortion procedure. When you get done with this video.
Or you want to pull up the abortion procedure? You know what? Fuck it. Since we was on top of abortion. No. Let's go to abortion procedure first. That makes more sense because I was just talking to the freaks with the IVF. Since everybody Dawson IVF to do thing now. Matter of fact, excuse me, people. Let's be real, because IVF treatments cost money, and you got to keep on going back, and the shit may not even work. So they're acting like, oh, it's just a one time. Oh, you just pay a down payment, and you just no, it don't work that way.
No, they have several failures with IVF. So I don't know why Michael would sit up there and you see Michael stutter. He had to catch himself to say it. That didn't flow naturally off his lips. Big Mike, you never talked about having kids via IVF all your years in office. Your husband was the president. Wouldn't he would have put more money toward IVF research? Come on, y'all.
Okay, now Shaq. Now wait a minute, Shaq and Dawson and Frank. You see this video? I went to abortion procedure. Notice it came up. The video may be inappropriate for some users. Now, why is this inappropriate? Everything else appropriate for TV, twerking, and everything else. Why is it inappropriate? Do you wish to proceed? Let's go ahead and proceed. But they call it a laparoscopic abdominal pouch incision. Graphic. So they're about to show us how we take out a baby, I guess. I mean, hey, look, I ain't tell you a lie, Shaq. You know what? When you see this stuff, man, this stuff make you like, is there any heart for human life? And the answer is, guess what? Bobby Brown had that song, what it called, Dawson? Don't Be Cruel, right?
Right.
Yeah, he said that back then. Because as a matter of fact, hey Frank, what's going on out there? Don't be cruel, goddamn.
You said what's going on there? You got gruesome Newsom try to give these motherfuckers $150,000 towards homes and shit, man.
Yep, I know about the migrants.
The migrants, baby. Man, getting these motherfuckers rich.
Zero down payment. But when I
Kind of
say what's
element
going on out there, I was talking about don't be cruel, because didn't Gavin Newsom, he say they say in California you can get abortion without the parents' consent, man. I'm
That's
all for speed.
these people sick.
These man.
I mean, they
This
have
video
no.
shows laparoscopic abdominal perineal.
What we gonna say, Dawson?
Go ahead.
No, I'm just saying they don't have no regard for life, man. It just upset me because I'm passionate about the kids, and I mean, you don't know who you killing. They could be the next future scientist, to solve a major issue in the world. They could be the person to cure cancer, although it is a cure. But I'm just saying,
We know that's a cure.
that's why they going after the kids, the children. I see why. I get it now.
Another form of population control too, though.
And absolutely, exact. And of procreation and the start of depopulation. Absolutely, Frank.
One shot,
Well,
yes, sir. But guess what, Frank? You know what that's hurting now? I was reading, trying to help some of my teachers with their pensions. Y'all get y'all retirement together. This trying to help these people. Their retirement is bad. They feel it's gonna be a lot of y'all think y'all seeing homeless people now. These people I'm meeting with ain't got nothing, and they don't know that they pensions tax. So you imagine trying to live off $1,200, and then Social Security. The government not gonna fix Social Security, y'all. It's too much political. They gonna let that shit run out. Living off $1,000 in Social Security with inflation.
Oh, hey,
well, Larry Fink said it. Larry Fink said, "Work till you die." Larry Fink said it's gonna be a lot of people in poverty if you depending on Social Security. Man, I'm looking at this. I'm seeing this. But anyway, yeah, diabolical.
I'm gonna say this, Chak. Frank, we're gonna learn a lot. Dawson, I know you're a nurse, but I don't know. I don't think you ever was in the abortion unit. So I guess we're all gonna learn a lot today and see how crazy this shit is. Cause this is some crazy shit. I am about
Oh, wait a minute, BJ. Before you play it, this is what I was going in. I lost my thought for everybody. They've been laying off a lot of teachers and staff from schools. Do y'all know why? Frank, you just said it, Frank.
Immigrants.
Population control, right?
No.
Yeah. So, what Frank said. Men and women can't buy a house, right? Especially white people. They big on before they have kids, they got to have a house, career, whatever. They can't. So people putting off having kids, or just a single person. It's so expensive just to live, and how you gonna pay $800 or $1,200 or $2,500 a month for daycare? So they saying that slowing the birth rate. Guess who it all started under? Started to decline the most under Gay Obama. Remember Gay Obama put all them restrictions in with the house. But that's why they not telling y'all why they laying off a lot of, because they not filling up the schools. The kids, they not here to come. What you want? We in Texas ain't finna accept no illegal immigrants in the classroom. No.
Well, I think in Miami-Dade County, they actually saying that they got a solution. In Miami-Dade, one of them places in Florida, I think they said that they got a solution to find out how to get the teachers. They're gonna hire immigrant teachers. But
that'll be the worst thing. Watch all them kids get raped or sex trafficking. Watch.
But today, matter of fact, it's funny you mentioned today in school, because today in school somebody posted in Richmond that a picture of the school lunch, and it looked like a piece of salmon, some noodles or something. And they were like, now wait a minute. They know school feeding the best, but y'all feeding these kids this shit. I'm like, have you noticed? I'm like, y'all are late to the party.
Big Mike in charge of healthy meals, more nutritious, healthy, delicious meals. What happened to that Big Mike, aka Michelle Obama?
If I can find that picture for the night over Dawson, I'll send it. I'll show you that picture. The people is hot. They're like,
oh yeah, we got rid of all them harbor lunches under this happened under Gay Obama administration. With Big Mike, we wrote Big Mike a letter and everything. At Kip, Them kids was throwing all the food away. So we got to change back, but
Well, Shaq, I'm gonna say this. That Dawson, I'm gonna find that post. Matter of fact, I'm gonna see through it and find it and then put it up here. Cause I want you to see what these people saying, man. These people are hot. And not only they hot, they also hot because Friday, they weekend, they done gave them Friday, Saturday, Sunday, Monday. I said, these kids, they never get this many days off. when I was going to go, kids getting days off like mama. Then my boy, he said he got to go on a vacation or something. Shit, he told the teacher, I got to take my child on vacation. They were like, well, look, we'll just send him to learn us time virtually. They're like, what? Like, yo, this shit crazy, man. But let me go ahead.
Pouch excision with construction of ileostomy. Various indications for pouch excision include sepsis, poor function, dysplasia, and malignancy. The port placement in this patient is in the left upper quadrant, left lower quadrant, and ultimately near the incision. But of course, we always start off in a safe site, remote from any incision, in this case a midline incision, with the Hassan technique, and then gradually add additional ports to allow for adhesiolysis. It's important to mobilize the small bowel, firstly to ensure that there's no Crohn's disease, and secondly to ensure that we're going to have adequate reach for a tension-free, well-everted brochiliostomy. Once all of the adhesions are divided in the upper abdomen, we turn our attention to the pelvis and we identify and begin to mobilize the J pouch. The dissection, as you see, is largely done with a 5 millimeter ultrasonic type of scalpel, retracting with 10 millimeter diameter non-crushing Babcock type forceps. The constant plane should be the plane over the sacral promontory posterior to the pouch, and especially if the mesentery is posterior and the pouch is anterior, it's a fairly straightforward plane which can be entered. So what I try to do is get under the pouch at the promontory, and here to try and isolate the efferent limb and perhaps divide the mesentery to the efferent limb so that the pouch is suspended and we can continue dissecting behind it. And here you can see, in fact, the afferent limb also is able to be divided. It's very helpful in these scenarios to have ureteric catheters bilaterally placed at the beginning of the procedure. In this case, there's not as much scar tissue as in other patients, but it's very helpful to have those catheters as one dissects down in the pelvis. Now, in this case, dissociating the pouch has made it easier to retract, get all of the small bowel loops out of the way, so we have an isolated pouch. Once we've mobilized as far as we can, comfortably mobilized from the abdominal aspect, we turn our attention to the perineal phase, and we're performing an intersphincteric dissection. As you can see, there's been a purse string suture placed at the anus to close the anus to limit contamination. And of course, in addition to the prep and drape of the abdomen, there's also been a prep and drape of the perineum, the anus, and the vagina. So the intersphincteric dissection precedes cephalad, and once the dissection is cephalad enough to permit placement, a Lone Star retractor is inserted.
Yeah, Shaq, I heard you say what? I'm saying the same goddamn thing.
Did y'all see that?
The hell is that?
My gosh.
That's how you abort a baby, man. What you talking?
Oh, bro. Oh, nah, bro.
Hey, man, it's some sick shit.
Yeah, that's enough. That's enough of that.
Hey, look, I'm glad you said it's enough of that, because this is incredibly cruel. And
Absolutely.
Shaq, you did actually play the procedure. So Shaq, I mean, we only played 2 minutes out of 6 minutes.
Well, actually, I didn't know you. Yeah, I didn't know you was gonna play a reaction video. I thought somebody was gonna, a specialist was gonna speak on the goddamn procedure. Goddamn.
Hey, man, I'm sorry, man. Forgive me, man. But go ahead. What's your thoughts on it, man?
It's cruel and unusual punishment. It's abuse of a body
You are exactly right.
Mutilation.
Fire squad.
Close the
Hey,
anus,
man.
bro. Come on, man. So you gotta go through
So
all this
they
trauma.
taking it out. Yeah. So I see they taking the baby out through the anus. Lord. Yeah, because he did say the small bowel. Yeah, that's the anus. Yeah, he said small bowel. Wow.
Hey,
They
man.
sick.
That's
They was fucking sick.
hey. That's well. You gotta thank your sister girl who says what I mean. Damn. I don't know if she did that, but that's what they've been feeding the kids in Richmond, Virginia, Dawson. I'm pretty sure you see that picture. Like, yo, like, what the fuck is this shit, man?
And this is America, huh?
Hey, man. I'm like, yo, like, and if you read the guy comment, they said right here, today's school. No, this is in Petersburg. My fault. I mean, it's the same thing in all the schools, but they said edit here is a number to call and complain 804-861-4806 extension.
I know that's right.
Kept saying she don't like school lunch, but this is saying so. You know what? Let's talk about that about 2 minutes. Yeah. I mean, I can, Dawes. I mean, back in when I was going to school, you were going to Chak, going to spring. We had school cooks. They people cook the lunches. Not this fucking pre-made
Absolutely.
shit, right?
They did, yeah.
So I'm like, I mean, even Highland Springs out here, they had a Subway in the goddamn. That's why a lot of kids like to go to Highland Springs. They had a Subway in the damn school. But I mean, come on, man. We cannot be serious saying. And my thing is, as a principal, as an administrator, you got to feel pretty bad feeding these kids this shit. Or do you really even care?
Yeah, that's a great point.
People are numb, baby. People are numb. People are numb. People are
Mm-hmm.
numb to humanity.
Yep.
There
That's what I'm saying. Nobody sits there and say nothing. I mean,
but you dealing with these
throw it on social media and complain, but don't put in no complaint. Don't call. Don't make a fuss. Don't meet with administration.
Yeah.
I ain't finna do that. You finna get that work. Even if we gotta go to the media on you.
Hey, yo.
Kip knew we ain't play with them.
Mark Zuckerberg admits. Now here we go. Mark Zuckerberg admits censorship. Since we've all on this podcast been a victim of censorship, haven't we? Oh yes,
Filthy animal.
Yes. Well, I mean, hey, he admits it. Hold on.
Mark Zuckerberg claims he was pressured by the White House to censor content related to COVID-19 during the pandemic. Aaron Katursky joins us now with details. Aaron, good morning.
Good morning to you, Whit. For years, critics have taken aim at Facebook for silencing views that challenge the general consensus in the medical community, especially about the origin of COVID-19. Now, Facebook's founder surprisingly says they're right. This morning, Meta chief Mark Zuckerberg admitting he bowed to pressure from the Biden administration to censor content. The Facebook founder issuing a letter to the House Judiciary Committee that said senior administration officials pushed the social media platform to censor posts about COVID-19 and expressed a lot of frustration when the company resisted. Zuckerberg saying, "I believe the government pressure was wrong, and I regret that we were not more outspoken about it." Adding, "I feel strongly that we should not compromise our content standards due to pressure from any administration in either direction. And we're ready to push back if something like this happens again." President Biden was asked about misinformation online in the summer of 2021.
On COVID misinformation, what's your message to platforms like Facebook? they're killing people. I mean, look, the only pandemic we have is among the unvaccinated, and they're killing people.
Biden later walked back the comment, insisting he wasn't attacking Facebook. Overnight, the White House responded to Zuckerberg's letter. Our position has been clear and consistent. We believe tech companies and other private actors should take into account the effect their actions have on the American people while making independent choices about the information they present. Zuckerberg going on to express regret for demoting content related to corruption allegations against Hunter Biden ahead of the 2020 election, alleging the FBI warned information circulating online was a Russian disinformation operation. It's since been made clear that the reporting was not Russian disinformation, and in retrospect, we shouldn't have demoted the story. Zuckerberg went on to say the company has changed its policies and processes to make sure it doesn't happen again. House Judiciary Committee Chairman Jim Jordan celebrating the letter, calling it a big win for free speech.
Zuckerberg's letter first appeared in the Wall Street Journal. And there really is a tension going on here between the government and big tech over how content on social media should be policed and whether conservative voices often get silenced.
Absolutely. The story getting a lot of attention this morning. Aaron, thank you.
All right. So
we do turn.
Mark Zuckerberg tells us that, oh yeah, guess what? We were censoring what did Biden say? The only people spreading misinformation dying are the unvaccinated. Well, that didn't seem to be true, unfortunately. And then Mark Zuckerberg says, yes, I was pressured. Hey man, fuck you. You better start paying some goddamn money. That's what you need to do. Yeah. Because what you did was not right. And Frank, your buddy Darren Muhammad also, who lost his YouTube channel at the same around 2 or 3 years ago behind this madness, right? He put on his Facebook page, where are the black lawyers to be filing class action lawsuits against the Biden regime and social media companies? If this has been done by a Trump administration, there have been all kinds of lawsuits. Then he said that the black community spoke and posted and shared the truth. Keep up the great work. So that's how Darren had broke it down, because he was like, hey man, you know, everybody was getting censored this time for talking about what? We talk about jab a lot of times. We talked about it. They were pressured to censor content. Now this is Nazism on steroids. As a matter of fact, this is part of the Operation Paperclip Protocol.
Well, it was censoring Donald Trump too.
He did a lot of things.
He was the president of the United States. They were trying to get him kicked off social media, blocking his accounts and shit.
Well,
that's some hell of a shit there, boy. That lets you know that they really, oh my God.
Dawson, how you feel about this Mark Zuckerberg thing? You feel vindicated now?
I'm coming to collect my check. I got my evidence. Slow connection, staticky, content unavailable. I posted that. I said, "Oh, you blocking now still, Zuckerberg? Fake book."
Hey man,
I'm coming to collect my check. Shoot, I'm excited. But he trying to get on the right side. But he really need to be put in prison and his whole company to be shut down. And what we need to do, a mass exit. That's why they got fake book commercials now. Have y'all been seeing that on TV and YouTube? Because they know they losing users because everybody going over to Twitter and Rumble. And that's what I'm going to start doing. I'm just going to go my lives on Twitter and Rumble. I don't care who listen, because a lot of them dumb Democratic slave plantation holders, it's too many of them, and the so-called Christians on Facebook want to send Bible scriptures in the morning. I'm gonna get on this guy about that too, man. Don't send me no Bible scriptures. You gonna send that shit to come on? Stop sending me that shit.
I saw that, Dawson. I said, wait a minute, Dawson. Hey, look. Hey, Dawson, I'm gonna be nice about it. Hey, tomorrow, I gotta do some yard work. I gotta do a couple things. Look here, Dawson. This is a joke. With Send him to Preacher BJ. I got a Bible sitting right here beside me. Send him to me, and I can see. I can school it. Hey, look, man, it don't come to me. Well, that's not what it means. Hey, look, man, I mean, I look, because some of these guys, I'm gonna be telling you, man, these motherfuckers, look, man, Frank, I ain't tell you, some of these guys need to be slapped upside their goddamn head, man. I'm not, and I ain't talking about for political opinion. I'm just talking about, I'm just sitting there looking at this thing like in my head, like, yo, the conversation said the miseducation of the sister girls. They didn't say the miseducation of the sister men. Even they might need to make a distinction.
Maybe I need to add them, huh?
Yeah, you might need to make a distinction with them.
Right. You're right.
I'm like, they are just really coming on. I'm about to call them the panty men because these motherfuckers act like they goddamn. Hey, look, man. They might be going to Victoria's Secret stuff, man, where they acting.
Yep.
Hey,
Yep. Too many beta males. Yep. Too many beta males.
Hey, Frank, they been coming at you too. I've been seeing how they been doing.
Yeah, man, and they've been slowing down my show on YouTube. People shadow banning me on YouTube too, man.
Oh yeah, you shadow ban, Frank. Yep.
You can tell, my shit is not. They don't, people be like, oh man, I didn't get the notification or this or that or, you know what I'm saying? I was unsubscribed, all types of weird shit, man.
Oh yeah, I got unsubscribed, Frank. I got to subscribe back. Shoot, my bad. I fell asleep. Yep, they unsubscribe me too from your channel. Mm-hmm.
But I will say this: people want to realize and think about it in a nutshell. Now, unfortunately, this is what I don't like. And Chak, what I tell you earlier, I don't like. I told you what season is it? It's clown season, election season, and football season all at the same time. So after next week, it's gonna be Thursday night football, Saturday college football, Sunday, Monday night, and then check this out now. Next Friday, they got a football game, Green Bay and Philadelphia in Brazil. Go figure, they got a football game in Brazil. I don't know what the hell that's about. But nevertheless, and then the next 3 days, Dawson, hey, look, don't worry about it. The beta men won't attack you as much during football season, okay? They'll attack you on Tuesday, Wednesday, and maybe Friday and Saturday. Talking about the rest of the day, they'll be watching football. Don't worry about them. It's about to be football. They ain't not going to worry about it anymore. They're going to be stuck to the bread and circus, okay? Don't worry about them. They'll be fine. Football season went on, so they had time to talk to you. They'll be done after this, Dawson. Don't worry about it.
Right.
I just, hey, look, if they come around still, hey, look. Because one of them guys, I was going to say something to him, but I got something for him, man. I'm going to be like, I'm going to just ask him. Why you going at the woman, man? She said, this is the miseducation of sister girls. Stay your way out of the conversation.
BJ, you supposed to do that. The men, I know the brothers I know, they always run covers for me when a nigga get out of line. And I do the same if a woman get out of line for them. Frank did. Frank be helping me out. Shoot.
Yeah. I helped that. I did it with that other guy. What's that?
Oh
guy
yeah,
name?
you did do it with Sims. Yeah. After that, he finally unfreed me, BJ. You know that?
See, you wouldn't want to be you. It's just this guy. I mean, like I said, I just been sitting back because he posted one comment for the most part, and then but he's so redundant though. It's like he be doing the same thing: adulterer, liar, rapist, blah blah blah. I ain't got time. Hey, look, I ain't got time to go back and forth with a robot, man. This man might be that old robot behind it. I know he's not taking time to write all this shit. This motherfucker writing too long a paragraph for me, yo. I'm like, yo, like, kind of remind me of that woman that when I was in Wilberg and the woman, the teacher or whatever, she said, I'm an educator. Yeah, that one. Yeah, that one. Making these long ass 30-line paragraphs or something that could be explained in like, I don't know, maybe 2 sentences. But she got to write all this extra shit. I'm like, what the fuck is wrong with y'all? Hey, look, I ain't gonna tell you a lie. I hope y'all pass all y'all exams to school or something, man, because y'all be writing a whole lot of shit. That's all I'm gonna say, man. I ain't mad at the sister girl. I mean, you know, that's what she want to be. But you know, what's gonna happen when Kamala Harris finally say on TV? Oh, you know what? This would be funny as hell if Kamala Harris did win the election and said, "I would like to thank my Asian family." Oh shit.
Oh, it's coming. You know, it's funny you say that, BJ, because she keeps saying, oh, we're gonna win. Have y'all noticed that?
Yeah, they run a basement campaign. They run a basement campaign.
What are you saying? Somebody just recently asked her a question about something dealing with Trump. She was like, well, it's okay, we're gonna win it. She keeps saying this like it's already in the works, like it's like they already gonna rig it. Have anybody paid attention to that? I was just curious.
I heard her, and I told Chak earlier today they are running what they call the basement strategy. They're gonna keep her away from you. They're gonna keep. She's not sitting in behind the screen like Biden. Like she might be at events, but when I say basement strategy, they're not gonna have her out there. They're not gonna have her talking. If they is gonna be in a scripted environment. She even said she wants notes during the debate, which let me know that word that Biden said years ago. We have created the most extensive and inclusive voter fraud organization in the history of American politics. Say that in
You're
October,
right. I forgot about that.
October 26th or 24th of 2020. And as a matter of fact, I think it was October 24th. And when he said it, nobody was saying that. But months later, they put the screen over there and said, "This is providing missing content, missing context." My bad. So she's saying she gonna win. So she got something up her sleeve. Let me ask you a question though. What do you think about that thing with them lockdowns in Massachusetts where they talking about the mosquito biting people to stay in the house, go in the house by 6 o'clock? What do you think about that?
I'll talk to y'all later, good brother. Let me get on my son.
All right, take your time.
This music loud. Okay.
All right, take your time. All right, look. Chak, I got one last video to play. Since Chak, we talked about this earlier today, and I thought about you.
Car door while submerged underwater. A fatal construction flaw in all recent automobiles.
Back in the hippie days. Chak, did we not talk about sex, drugs, and rock and roll? Frank.
Yep. I hear you.
You from New York,
Oh, yeah.
Listen to this now. Won't you hear this?
Back now with the troubling rise of a new drug making its way across the country, pink cocaine.
The mystery drug hitting the club scene with urgent warnings from the DEA and prosecutors tracking closely. Eyewitness News investigative reporter Dan Crowth has this story.
Pink cocaine, Frank. Pink cocaine.
You know they made that.
It's just as colorful as New York City's nightclub scene. But the narcotic cocktail could be dangerous, even deadly.
Well, I mean, it looks like cotton candy. You know, it may have that kind of appeal to somebody.
But there's nothing fluffy or sweet about it.
You have no idea what you're taking. The drug supply has never been more dangerous in this city.
It's called pink cocaine.
It's actually not cocaine.
In the cases the New York City Special Narcotics Prosecutor and DEA have seen, when it's lab tested, it actually has very little to no cocaine at all. Instead, a mixture of cheaper man-made drugs, from ketamine to ecstasy.
So the only ingredient that won't get you high is actually the food coloring.
That's right.
A mixture of dangerous uppers and downers.
When you see that mixture of your body being pulled in two directions, being amped up with a methamphetamine or a cocaine, and being sedated with something like ketamine, you know, that's a recipe for a terrible, terrible effect on the body.
The DEA says in some cases, the deadliest of drugs, fentanyl, is also getting mixed in.
This is 2 milligrams of what would be considered a lethal dose of fentanyl.
Where even a tiny amount can be deadly.
They're mixing fentanyl in because they want to increase addiction. They want to increase their customer base. They want more people to come back and buy their drug. And it's something that every parent should be concerned about.
These drugs aren't being sold as you might think on street corners. Prosecutors say they busted a New York City woman this summer for selling pink cocaine on a messaging app through her cell phone.
Here's what authorities say was her menu of drugs for sale. She's accused of then shipping the drugs through the mail straight to customers.
You have this criminal underworld that has weaponized social media to push their poison to the far reaches of the United States and across the globe.
According to law enforcement sources, with the use of technology and social media, the mystery mixtures are easier to get than ever before, and there are more drug overdose deaths reported than ever before. The bottom line, they say, there's no longer any such thing as safe experimentation, no matter how colorful it might be.
And our thanks to investigative reporter Dan Krauth from WABC Eyewitness News here in New York for that. And we should note that the woman arrested for selling those drugs pleaded not guilty to the charges.
All right, let's bring in Dr. Derry now for more on this story. And let's talk about this lethal cocktail. You're talking about methamphetamine, which is an upper, ketamine, which is a downer, and mixed together, it can wreak havoc on your body.
Absolutely. And this is the problem. The majority of overdoses are associated with what we call in medicine polypharmacy. That's when someone is using more than one substance. Most often, believe it or not, it's alcohol. And many think because alcohol is legal, accessible, that it's something safe to use with these substances of abuse, but in many cases, alcohol can increase your risk of overdose and brain damage. So it's really important to pay attention to these substances. My job as a physician is not just warning people about the risk, but helping them reduce those risks. So doing these things safely. And the number one risk that creates a reason why people come into the ER is when things are combined or mixed.
Don't mix. I mean, you shouldn't do the illegal drugs in the first place.
Exactly.
But the other thing with these designer drugs that's really concerning is the fentanyl of it all. And just a tiny bit of fentanyl could kill somebody.
Enough, a small raindrop, a small amount of fentanyl can be lethal. And the problem also is that fentanyl can last in the system for a period of time. And so when you think the symptoms are gone, patients can recur and then land themselves back in that dangerous situation. It's one of the reasons why we pay attention to educating people about what fentanyl overdose looks like. For example, if you notice that someone is unconscious, most importantly, if they have slowed or no breathing, if you're finding that they're not responsive to aggressive stimulation, if they have constricted or really, really small pupils or bluish lips or fingers, those are signs that they're not getting enough oxygen. They might be suffering from a fentanyl overdose. And that's why I think it's so important to understand how to use naloxone or Narcan. This is a reversal agent. It is a nasal spray, and one spray in a patient's nose can help to reverse and block those effects of Narcan. When you're using this, you can remember usually they come in a pack of 2, and that if the person doesn't have a response, you can wait 2 to 3 minutes and then use another dose. And then of course, you're going to make sure that you're calling 911 regardless. They wake up and they say that they feel fine because the symptoms can relapse and recur.
And again, how easy is it to use? And can anyone use it to save a life?
Anyone can use it. And I understand so many are fearful of it. But if you have any suspicion that someone who is unconscious and might be suffering from a fentanyl overdose, you can't go wrong with trying to use this. Many people are fearful that maybe they'll use it inappropriately. There are many times when I have patients who come into the emergency room after suspicion, we work them up and we realize that it wasn't, but it's still good to use this regardless because you don't want to miss those cases where this could.
So I'm going to show you fentanyl and drugs is still out there, Chak. Sex, drugs, and rock and roll. I forgot about this one, y'all.
Trains. Trains that sense what isn't
to a possible cyber attack at one of the nation's busiest airports, Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. Even the Port of Seattle was hit. That's one of the largest ports in the country. Stephanie Ramos joins us now with what we know right now. Good morning, Stephanie.
Gio, good morning. Authorities are still working to get systems back online and trying to figure out who is behind this possible cyber attack at Seattle-Tacoma International Airport. The outage began Saturday, and thousands of travelers have been impacted. Officials said they don't know what the cyber attackers were after and do not believe any critical passenger information was leaked. This is, of course, a major test ahead of what will likely be a record-breaking Labor Day travel week. TSA expecting to screen more than 17 million passengers between this Thursday and next Wednesday, up 8.5% from last year. As for this cyber attack in Seattle, still no word on when systems will return to normal. Their phone and baggage systems were also impacted, by the way. Alaska Airlines telling its passengers to pack light, avoid checking a bag if possible, and also arrive early. Now, the Port of Seattle and a handful of federal agencies are investigating, also impacted by the cyber outage, the Port of Seattle. Their website and their phone services are still down. Gio.
All right, Stephanie, thank goodness this was caught early, but it's critical that we find out exactly what happened here because this cannot happen at U.S. airports.
So cyber attacks prevalent again. So it is what it is. What do you think, man?
Man, here we go, man. This is like the second one in like this month or what?
Hey, man, it's going on all the time. I mean, internet outages. I mean,
games, man.
Yesterday the gym was out. Their internet was out or something. So it is what it is. But yeah, man, whatever the case may be, keep on pushing. Keep posting information. Shout out to your information, brother.
For sure. Salute to y'all, man. You just gotta stay on them and stay vigilant, man. Just keep posted this real information, man, for the most part. So y'all can hit me up at XX Frank Nitty XX on YouTube, and then also on Instagram, and also my other Instagram pages, Frank Jones 8115. Tap in, holla at me, man.
Chak, you there? I don't know if he's still there or whatever. Maybe he fell asleep, I don't know. But it's all right. But anyway, get him at Chak Wilder. Shakira's Edwards Facebook. Chak Edwards Instagram. Y'all can give me a King BJ Johnson right here. People need to pay attention because it's gonna get real in the next couple of weeks. So yeah, Frank, don't let nothing hurt you. So just relax, man, and watch the crazies. Take your time.
For sure. All right, man.
Yes, sir.